Hi, beautiful soul. Thank you for being here. You are finally attracting your divine partner to you. And it's because you are being able to love yourself at a deeper level more and more each time. So, a lot of cards flew down, and I learned from one tarot reader, Shea Pila, that it means that those are things that we are not seeing. So the first one is the Fool. So it's a beginning on a new journey. And the Fool talks about trusting, right? Taking that leap of faith. You see, she's ready to fall in the wheel of life, and she trusts that everything will be okay. She also has this amethyst, which is a healing crystal, right? And connected to our intuition and healing. Then we have the Star. For this person, the divine partner that you are attracting, it feels like you are the perfect person, the perfect match. You check all the boxes, right? You are like their own personal star. And not only that, you are perceived as a star also for other people as well. Maybe you have this ability of having a channel online, for example YouTube or other social media, but you also have that connection to the divine, that intuition, and it helps you to heal. The star is also representing healing powers, right? And then you have the Ace of Pentacles, which represents you planting the seeds for your abundance, for your wealth, for your health, right? Starting doing the small actions that will help you to have abundance in the future. You see, when you feel abundant is when you actually attract your divine family the fastest. So instead of feeling like your life is boring, what can you do to have more emotional fulfillment? Express your gratitude for the things that are already working in your life. You don't see that you are so close to have everything that you desire. When you are planting the seed, there is a moment where you wait, right? Where you have to nurture the seed. You have so many options, and the more you decide what you want to grow, what you want to put your energy in, the more you actually have the ability and the divine grace to see that you have so much abundance. Actually, you can choose everything. Actually, you don't have to choose only one. And you will see that with time your dreams are coming true one after the other, right? Leave the baggage of the past. Yes, you had so many things that are weighing you down. Maybe you are playing so many roles in your life. Make space for what you actually desire. Sometimes you will feel like, oh, there are so many things. What if it doesn't work? It's going to make you feel like I cannot have what I desire, right? But the more you understand the fair exchange with clarity, the more you will go towards your dreams and your goals with more certainty. Understanding that because you are giving to yourself, to other people, to the work that you love, to the community, it will come back to you at the most unexpected time and when you feel the most fulfilled as well. You will see that because you start feeling like I don't need anything, it's actually when you get to receive everything, including that divine partner. You see, we have two things here. The King of Cups is about our emotions perceived on the outside, right? And the King of Swords is about that clarity, that wisdom. So the more you merge those two within you, you start expressing it around you as well. Let's see what we have from this. Oh, I never talk about this deck. It's called Spirit Guides by Gabby Shayana Hoffman. And I love this. My sister inspired me to get these. And they are in German, right? called Oracle, der Seelenbegleiter und Lichtwesen. I had those on Amazon. So don't give up on this journey to find your divine partner. Know that the universe is working in your favor and everything is coming together. Even though it doesn't feel like it, even though it feels like, oh, maybe it's never going to work, be okay with the fact that yes, in fact, it might never work. But if you are fulfilled and healed and feeling like the star in your own life, even without another person to call your divine partner or your soulmate, know that this is enough. In the reading that we did before, when I didn't have the tome, I got the card, the Lovers, and it is about understanding that divine union, that passion that connects you, and also understanding that what you invest in a relationship is also going to give back to you, especially when you invest in your self-love. This card is telling you to go towards what you really desire. I love that I can see butterflies here. Because what you want wants you even more. This card also came in that other reading that I was doing without sound. So what you want wants you even more. And have trust in the universe and say yes innerly already, to say yes to your divine partner, to say yes like there is no other option. Failing is not an option, right? Recognize the divine within you, because your divine partner, especially when we talk about the twin flame journey, is like the source within you put in two bodies, one the masculine, one the feminine. And so the more you can recognize that source within you, the better it is. The divine source within you gives you everything that you need. It's so loveful, unconditional love, so wise, and can never be destroyed, right? You also have forgive yourself. And I can smile because it also came in the other reading. Forgive yourself is all about forgiveness, not in the sense that we see, oh, I am on a pedestal because I am a better person and I choose to forgive you. It goes beyond that, in a sense where you say, okay, there's a divine order, and maybe this person was just an instrument to teach me something. So there is no reason to be mad at this person because they were just used to teach me a lesson. Can you imagine? Remember one moment in your life where you had a challenging situation, but it ended up showing you how resilient you are, showing you how you grew after that challenging experience. Maybe you level up, maybe you glow up because you were challenged, right? This is exactly how you can go beyond forgiveness and have gratitude. So go beyond forgiving yourself even, and have gratitude for yourself, for everything that happened in your life so far. Everything that was is allowed to heal now. And now you can make a wish. Your magic wish is going to be allowed by the universe. Give yourself permission to make that wish. Think big, think authentic, and think like magic. Magic is possible. Like with the unicorn, we might think that they are just beings that don't exist, but what if they actually existed? The more you rest, you give yourself permission to just rest, the things that you will attract in your life might actually surprise you. The more you rest, the more you go in your divine feminine nature. And when you go in your divine feminine nature, you actually become a magnet for the divine masculine to come towards you. So instead of chasing him, fall back into your own energy. The resting will allow you to connect deeper with your intuition as well, and it will allow for the healing to happen naturally. Going in nature will also help you to have that healing and to be in your feminine energy the most natural way possible. know that your harvest is coming, not only in the relationship area, in love with your divine partner, but also in the abundance in your life. Look at this, we have the Ten of Pentacles, which is the culmination of abundance in your life, right? Like you have the beautiful community, you have harmony in that community, and you have love. I think about situations where your love is not accepted by the community you live in. This can make you have heartache, right? Even if you are in love. But if you actually decide to have harmony in the community as well, while you are going on your love journey, then you are fulfilled in all areas. You get to have that beautiful community supporting you, and you get to have your partner as well supporting you. And maybe you will create beautiful children, give your legacy to those in that way. We have the King of Pentacles. We have already 3 kings today, which means that you are going towards your abundance. I did a reading about you choosing to do things your way, right? And what it brings is abundance, where you feel like you are so relaxed and you get paid to exist. You don't feel like you are working. You just feel like you are being of service. And as a result, you get to be so abundant. So we had the King of Cups, which is ruling our emotions, and the King of Swords, which is ruling our wisdom, our clarity, our communication. And I think one king, the king that is missing, which one is it? We have the Pentacles, the Cups, the Swords, the King of Wands, which is the passion, the inner fire is missing. And when the 4 kings are together, then they represent your emperor, right? The emperor is the king of the kings. So this means that your divine partner is coming to you and is on his way to become the emperor, to become that full king of the kings, right? And maybe the inner fire, the inner passion that is not here with our cards is what is working on. Here we have the devil, which represents our addictions, the things that we let stop us, but it also represents our desire, our dark energy, our shadow, and it's about embracing and integrating all those aspects of ourselves, because the more we do, the more we actually unlock our true power. Most of the time we shy away from our dark nature because we have been sold the idea that that we only need to be one side, to be like an angel, and that the angel means not having the dark side, like that shadow aspect, those addictions or those desires or the lust. Know that love and lust are the same spectrum, and one is a high vibrational version of the same thing, and the other one is a lower vibration. But the more you can integrate them, the more you don't have to deny one aspect of yourself. Remember that when you deny one aspect of yourself, it's like you are cutting one part of yourself away, and it's cutting also your power away. So leave behind the things that no longer serve you. Make a cleansing of your emotions, a cleansing of your energy centers as well. Because if you have been hurt in the past and you carry that, then your judgment, your perception of love is not clear, and so you will not be able to love another person fully. But the more you can let behind you the things that no longer serve you, the better it is to create magic in your life, to actually attract that emperor. But remember that it's by being in your divine feminine that you are the magnet for your divine masculine. So don't think about now going to be the chaser, but trust in being your authentic self. Trust in falling into that divine feminine self taking care of yourself, loving yourself in the smallest way and in the big ways as well. Like hydrate yourself on such a warm day like today, right? I will drink and then we continue. It's by giving yourself permission to be your authentic self, to free yourself from all the inhibitions, like what will people think about me? Oh, I cannot give myself permission to do this. What if you could be your free self? Have that freedom to just be yourself, to not force things, to give yourself permission to take a deep breath instead of wanting to fill the gaps, to build your self-worth from within by giving a word to yourself and keeping that word. Like, I will go on walk in nature, and you actually do them to support your healing journey, right? The more you are in nature, the less you need to do in order to feel great, because nature is healing you. All right, beautiful. Let's see what else we have for you today. On the other reading, we had the Two of Cups, which is the card of love. And we had the Lovers as well. I actually had the Two of Cups when I was already putting the cards together to finish the reading. So, what do we have here for our divine partner, please? So, we have the Nine of Cups, which is the wish fulfillment card. It means that you are actually not only going to have the emotional fulfillment with your love, your divine partner, but you are also going to have that fulfillment overall, that overall abundance in all areas of your life. You are going to feel like if you change your perspective, you can actually get to enlightenment, understanding that nothing is missing. Even right now in your life, you already have everything that you need. Nothing is missing. Even your divine partner is not missing, right? All right, people. So I want to read one card for you. Which one is it going to be? Maybe we will read the Star, because it came at the beginning as we were 17. So the Star. In the Light Seer, expectation fulfilled, wishes granted, opportunities, healing after traumatic events, knowing you are on the right path, inspiration, renewed hope. In the Shadow Seer, loss of faith, diminished hope, disappointment, missed opportunity, and despair. Sink into the dreamlike inspiration of the Star. She sends a message of divine timing and renewed hope. So renew your hope that you are attracting your twin flame, and it's not just coming as your twin flame, but also with a lot of abundance. Actually, all your wishes are being fulfilled one after the other, right? So sink into the dreamlike inspiration of the Star. She sends a message of divine timing and renewed hope, and she guides you to reach for the strings of serendipity and faith. Your future is increasingly bright, and you are blessed by the universe. Your core purpose is beginning to bubble at the surface of your reality, and your path is intrinsically tied to your biggest mission and brightest opportunity for expansion. Step onto a path of fulfillment and happiness with the starlight to guide you. Allow your innate essence to shine through any residual darkness right now. Uncover any limiting belief or self-doubt that you are holding on to. Find the courage to voice any unexpressed emotions. and release every bit of outgrown energy that is anchoring you to the past. It is time to release and ascend. As you let go, you will focus on the future and you will find your biggest source of inspiration and love. The stars are aligning in your favor and it is time to trust them. The affirmation, I expect miracles. I expect miracles. So beautiful soul, in your own life, expect miracles. We had the Fool card as well, which is the new beginnings, right? And it is the first card in the tarot with the number 0. So the Fool, new beginnings, potential adventures, enthusiasm, awakening, innocence, optimism. In the shadow aspect, the Fool can represent naivety, assuming you already have the answers, rash or impulsive choices, lacking experience, analysis paralysis, or foolishness. Every dream achieved begins with the seemingly foolish notion that there is something bigger out there, something greater to explore and to become. This childlike optimism comes from deep within you, within your knowing, and it reminds you that you can achieve all the magical things that you have been dreaming about, right? Not just love, not just your divine partner, but success in all areas. The journey of the soul begins with a single step, and you may find yourself on the edge of an epic journey. Turn toward your future with enthusiasm and know that a divine leap of faith is required in order to claim the reward that the abyss is offering. You may not feel ready, you may not be ready, but there is magic in the air and the universe is waiting to support you with infinite love and guidance. Trust your intuition as you swan dive into the seed of potential. I am ready for this adventure down my soul path. That is our affirmation. I am ready for this adventure down my soul path. Alright, beautiful soul. This is what I have for you today. If you want to go deeper in my work, then visit femininerebirth.com. I have beautiful courses there. I cannot wait to see you in the next video. Until next time, stay very inspired. I love you so much. Bye.